at Sport. Josh, Rafa, he's had a quiet, relaxing day over at Roto. Now he's back to work, right?
His WA adventure short-lived, Michael. The world number one is tonight slugging it out on RAC Arena. We'll head live there next as Kyrgios lights the fuse ahead of a tennis grudge match. Why the Aussies want the heavens to open during the Sydney Test, and even Mitch's magic can't cheer up the Cats. After a relaxing day on Rottnest Island, Rafael Nadal is back at RAC Arena to continue his ATP Cup preparations. And that's where we find Keziah Dawn. Keziah, it's down to business for the Spaniard.
Good evening, Josh. That's right. The world number one is having a hit out right behind me ahead of Spain's opening tie against Georgia on Saturday night. Rafa's been out here for about 40 minutes doing match simulation with teammate Roberto Bautista Agut. Spain are the hot favourites to take out the $22 million event, and they are hungry for more team success after winning the Davis Cup in November. We've been told Nadal won't be rested for any of the games and will step in for the doubles if required to maximise game time. His attention won't turn to next fortnight's Australian Open until this tournament is over, but it is certainly on his mind, having only won at Melbourne Park once before and losing to Novak Djokovic in last year's final. Josh, Nadal and Team Spain will have another training session here tomorrow before they do their final team media sessions with all the rest of the countries competing as well ahead of play on Friday.
Exciting times, Keziah. Thanks for the update. Well, over in Brisbane, the Aussies are talking up their chances in Friday's opener against Germany. Nick Kyrgios scoffing at suggestions they've lost the edge after defeat in their Davis Cup tie on the same court last year.
I mean, not really. I've been to Zverev multiple times and Struff. So, but yeah, we lost to them in a tough battle. But I think we're, the way Damon's playing now, it's night and day for how he was playing.
Along with the Germans, Australia has to get past Canada and Greece in arguably the Cup's toughest draw. Australian coach Justin Langer admits it'll be tricky to change a winning formula as selectors weigh up a possible debut for spinner Mitchell Swepson. That dilemma today put aside for a few moments as our cricketers visited the Prime Minister.
As our cricketers and the Prime Minister gathered for those obligatory photos.
It's been a lean summer for Cameron Bancroft, but the 27-year-old has found some form in the Scorchers' clash with the heat. Bancroft constructing a patient knock to bring up his 7th Big Bash half-century before the skipper increased the pace.
Oh, look out! That's the shot of the night. Mitch Marsh has had enough for the ones and twos, and he goes into the second tier.
Marsh's monster hitting setting Brisbane a score of 150 to win. A resurgent Adelaide has denied the Wildcats a golden opportunity to move to the top of the NBL ladder. Even after clawing back from 13 points down, foul trouble restricted the Cats in the clutch.
All on the line to start the new year, but the same defensive dilemmas remain.
And the pick, Ramon Mortgage's moment.
With 3 of their big men fouled out, the Wildcats lost control on the glass, allowing Adelaide to wrestle back momentum.
Johnson, little tap back. That'll do.
The 36ers keeping their finals hopes alive with a 3-point win.
It doesn't take much to turn it around, and that happened in the space of, 40 seconds.
Perth had plenty of highlights of their own.
Either. And epic. That is absolutely epic.
Mitch Norton stepping up in the absence of skipper Damien Martin, hitting 16 points to inspire the Cats' comeback after the 36ers had them in a spin.
Little ankle break.
Eric Griffin leading their 16-point turnaround, but Majuk kept him busy, tallying season highs in points and rebounds until reaching his 5th foul, where Adelaide made their move.
Jerome went for the 2, got the foul, and 1.
Missed opportunities, frustrating for the coach.
Yeah, we had some good open looks. We had a couple of threes that popped out. Obviously, we couldn't stop the umpires blowing the whistle on us, so something that we'll look at.
Tough loss for the Wildcats, but what a shot by Mitch Norton. You don't see that in games many times. Before I go, Michael, what are your thoughts on Rafa Nadal's quokka selfie? You were begging for it early in the week. How did you rate it?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting, wasn't it? It's a standard trick. We get him over here, we get him over to Roto. Look, I think he did okay. He's clearly smiling. The quokka, not so much, so he could probably do it a little better next time.
6 out of 10?
Yeah, 6 out of 10. I'll pay that.
Have a nice night.
Good on you, Josh. Making the GST a reality. The secret doc